Our commencement speaker belongs to the third generation of the esteemed Laurel clan of Batangas, with former President Jose P. Laurel as its patriarch. He is also a very successful entrepreneur. Francis C. Laurel was born on October 4, 1947 in Manila to the late Ambassador Jose S. Laurel III and Mrs. Beatriz Castillo Laurel. After studying elementary and high school at De La Salle College in 1965, he entered UPLB, then known as the UP College of Agriculture, to study BS Agriculture. He was part of the third batch of students who majored in agribusiness at the then UP College of Business Administration in UP Diliman. Today, this program is known as our very own BS Agribusiness and Management. He graduated in 1970 as magna cum laude and received the Joaquin Gonzalez Award for Academic Excellence. After briefly working in government and in the private sector, Regent Laurel went to the United States to pursue his Master's in Business Administration at the Northwestern University's Kellogg School of Management in Chicago, Illinois. He graduated in 1972. Since then, he quickly assumed management positions at Citibank and became its Assistant Vice President in 1978. After that, Regent Laurel entered the world of business through his family's joint venture with Japanese businessman Tadao Yoshida of the YKK Philippines Incorporated, a company known worldwide for its fastening products and zippers. He became YKK Philippines Incorporated's Vice President from 1978 to 1981, as well as the company's President and Chief Executive Officer until 2017. Later, Regent Laurel entered the car dealership industry. Today, Regent Laurel is President and CEO of Toyota Batangas City, Toyota Camarines Sur, and Toyota Albay. He is very active and respected among business and civic associations, such as the Philippine-Japan Society Incorporated, the Philippine Exporters Foundation, the Garments Business Association of the Philippines, the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the International Chamber of Commerce Philippines Incorporated, and the Makati Business Club, to name a few. In 2011, Regent Laurel received the Order of the Rising Sun, gold race with neck ribbon from no less than His Majesty, the Emperor of Japan, Akihito. His exemplary professional achievements also garnered him the following awards from the University of the Philippines: the UP Alumni Association's Distinguished Alumnus Award, the UPLB Alumni Association's Presidential Award, and the UPLB College of Economics and Management's Most Outstanding Alumnus Award. On November 14, 2016, Regent Laurel was appointed as member to the UP Board of Regents, the highest governing body of the University of the Philippines system. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you our 2020 commencement speaker, the Honorable Francis Castillo Laurel.
President Danilo L. Concepcion, honorable members of the Board of Regents, officials of the UP system, Chancellor Fernando C. Sanchez Jr. of the University of the Philippines in Los Baños, Chancellors of the constituent units of the University of the Philippines, Vice Chancellors of the UP Los Baños, Deans of the Colleges of UP Los Baños, esteemed members of the faculty, fellow alumni, honored guests, beloved parents, and family of the class of 2020, ladies and gentlemen. Before I deliver my short speech, let me express my gratitude to the university for giving me the opportunity to address the class of 2020. Let me start by congratulating the graduating class for your great achievement. I also would like to salute the faculty for successfully producing the batch of 2020. All of you will now move into the real world where countless UPLB alumni have distinguished themselves as great leaders and masters in their chosen fields. Destiny awaits you. 50 years ago, I marched down Baker Hall to receive my diploma for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture. I, together with 3 other classmates, majored in agribusiness management. Today, agribusiness management is a degree course under the College of Economics and Management. The founding fathers of the program, Dr. Joscoro Umali and Prime Minister Cesar Virata, envisioned a joint program in both Los Baños and Diliman. Happily, the agribusiness program has become immensely successful in UPLB. 2020 is the year that will forever be remembered as the time of the COVID-19 pandemic. The virus has literally turned our world upside down. It has not only claimed the lives of many Filipinos, but has also wrecked our economy. It is in this setting that you, the class of 2020, face today. It is a daunting challenge, to say the least. A crisis of mega proportions is hitting all sectors of Philippine society. This is where the UP education comes into play. The UP story is unique to each and every one of us. In your short stay in the university, you were taught the basic values of honor and excellence. These two are the cornerstone of our beloved institution, and these will be your guiding light as you move into your respective careers. Let me therefore share with you my little secrets in how you can face the future with strong resolve. First, stay positive all the time. Be optimistic and focused. Capture the moment and be committed. Occasionally, you will falter, but let it not deter you from fulfilling your objective. The true measure of character is perseverance. My grandfather always spoke the wisdom of the elders, and I quote, "Kung saan ka nadapa, doon ka bumangon. Rise up from where you fell." My optimism is born out of the fact that in the real world, competition is extremely tough. This is where the 2 pillars of honor and excellence will serve you. In all the enterprises that I am involved in, I always encourage my team of professionals to aspire for excellence. The message I convey to my people is to do the ordinary tasks in an extraordinary manner all the time. Do not settle for okay results. Pwede na. Always try to get the best results, and you will be amazed at how far you will go. In fact, I have committed my team to be centers for excellence. More importantly, I encourage them to work together and to succeed together. The power of cooperation and team play is enormous. Time and again, teamwork has proven to be very effective, especially in times of crisis. Secondly, think out of the box. This pandemic has brought a myriad of opportunities never thought of before. As UP graduates, you are best prepared to undertake this challenge. If you want to be successful, you must have that extra edge. That edge is innovation and creativity. Do not be a follower. Be a leader in change. Be a catalyst for a better world. Armed with this attitude, I know you will do well. Thirdly, always uphold integrity. Honesty is always the best policy. Do not be blinded by the shortcuts and the easy way out. These are short-term in nature. Always look at the long term. As the saying goes, slow but sure. Look at the forest, not the tree. In whatever you do, plan well and execute well. Success is not given to half-baked plans and programs. And when you execute, be thorough and complete. After all, it is your face and your name that is on the line. Fourthly, work extremely hard. Your diploma from the UP came at a great cost. Your parents sacrificed a lot to get you through the UP. You owe it to them. The only way you can repay them is by way of a successful career. I am happy to say that your short stay at the UP gave you a glimpse of what is in store for you. In the real world, it is like you are taking final exams every day. You will be constantly tested. And when things go bad, take a step back, go to a happy place, recreate yourself, refocus, and then move on. Every now and then, you need to recharge. And finally, embrace the challenges and crises of your life. You must temper your optimism with courage to face all that life will throw at you. UP has given you the best education because you are the best. The journey ahead is uncertain, but just keep in mind my little message to you today, and I am confident that you will not get lost. As the great hero once said, you are the fair hope of the fatherland. My story today is born out of the experience and sacrifice which I witnessed in my family. Crisis is nothing new to the Laurel family. The Laurels are crisis leaders, starting from my grandfather, Dr. Jose P. Laurel, who was the president during the Second World War. He bravely navigated our young nation during its most difficult time at the expense of being called a traitor and collaborator. My uncle, Dr. Salvador H. Laurel, worked hard for the return of freedom and democracy against the dictator Ferdinand Marcos in the bloodless revolution of 1986. My own father, Ambassador Jose S. Laurel III, fought in the front lines against the Japanese imperial forces in Atimonan, Quezon. Being a part of this illustrious family, I have used the family's service to the Filipino people coupled with the priceless gift of education from the UP to forge my person to face the challenges of life. In closing, I want to congratulate once again the class of 2020 for your great achievement. Graduating from the UPLB is a milestone. Be proud of it. And as you move on, always remember your roots. Bear in mind, you are a part of the great tradition called the Los Baños spirit. It is as old as UP. It is what binds us all. It is a spirit truly unique to our beloved UPLB. You will be amazed with what it can do to you and to your career. Trust me, I live the LB spirit every day, and I trust it with my own life. Maraming salamat and God bless you all.